What the? Hey, Sotalo. What the heck is this?
Oh, that is a troll poster dating to 1989.
And then they offered me grapefruit, and I was like, no thanks, I'll take the dino nuggie because what? Rehab? What the heck is that? What the? Hey, Sotalo. What the heck is this?
Oh, that is a troll poster dating to 1989 and confirmed to be very similar to the troll posters that were sent around Baycon in 1988. That poster was intended to defame the fandom and effectively target and harass our community in an effort to excise us from science fiction conventions. The early fandom trolls didn't really like the fact that a lot more furries and people into anime were attending what was originally dedicated science fiction literature conventions. So the introduction of science fiction movies, films, shows, media, the introduction of Japanese anime, the introduction of furry art and the furry community sought to diversify the offerings at those types of conventions. And the reference to skunk fuckers was actually a reference to a lot of skunk girls that were posted on a lot of furry room party posters during the 1980s. It started from one poster with a sexy skunk girl that was used to advertise and show the event. Silas told me that drew a lot bigger crowd to that event and decided to make more. More people who hosted furry room parties decided to have more sexy skunk girls on the covers. And so the skunk fuckers reference is a reference to that. But you also see and notice a few more things and a few more details on that poster. A couple things I'd like to point out. Two of the points on this are quite homophobic and transphobic. So do you have difficulty relating to humans of the opposite sex and gender relation counseling? There's quite a lot of sex phobia in this poster, but we do see it very, very reminiscent of the homophobia that was very popular and common at the time during the AIDS crisis. This homophobic view of the furry fandom is not entirely unfounded. A lot of people who were Silas's friends, and Silas himself, were very pro-LGBTQ. They were also sex positive. And we don't really see, unfortunately, a lot of media in the 1980s that was very affirming for people who were sex positive or in the LGBTQ community. This poster, unfortunately, represents a time when furries were being attacked and harassed, but interestingly enough, before the advent of the World Wide Web. People saw us in public spaces and they harassed us in public spaces. They did so out of fear that their fandom was diversifying and that they were losing the purity of what they initially wanted. But when this poster came out, along with many rumors that were spread in order to direct furries and people into anime away from the science fiction conventions, two conventions sprung up, one to support anime and another one to support the furry fandom. With the divestment of furry crowds and anime crowds from science fiction conventions, those two groups were able to find eventually events that better catered to their interest. Unfortunately, it did mean that the divisions became deeper. The furries still attended both events, of course, but it was done at the point of contention, and it was the schism that created and resulted a litany of fandoms catering to very specific niche groups and interests. Something that is really unfortunate to show in this poster, that last statement, "we can give you a life." Those who made the poster didn't quite understand that they didn't offer us a better life. They didn't offer us a better existence. We initially wanted to be together in larger communities, but when those communities became very phobic and very opposed to who we were as people, we divested. And along with us, a lot of people who are very responsible for bringing so many people together, people who are responsible for hosting and managing the events. Yeah, there were furry trolls even before the World Wide Web.